Chip? Can I ask you a personal question, baby? You know I love you. We're talking about Dale Bozio, and I was looking at some pictures of her when she used to wear the fish bowls on her breasts and everything. And did you ever sleep with Dale Bozio?
No, just real good friends. We've only shared food, music, and some pot.
There you go. Yeah, she's fun. I like Dale. You know what?
I'm like a brother to her. She loves me as a brother.
Remember when you guys were on that Battle of the Bands or whatever on television?
Yeah, we did that song. What was it? Hit Me Baby on NBC.
Yeah, Hit Me Baby. She was good, man. They had some great songs, Missing Persons. What Are Words For and all that stuff. Those were great songs, man.
Yeah, Walking in L.A., Destination Unknown, Smashing Pumpkins covered that.
Yeah, she's very cool.
No, she's had quite an illustrious career. Nothing to be ashamed of whatsoever.
No.
And the other guys in the band, they've done very well, too. Warren, he played with Duran Duran for a while, remember?
Oh, yeah, Warren Cucurullo, sure. And Terry Bozzio, he does orchestra stuff now.
Yeah, he's one of the greatest drummers of all time, Terry. You gotta love him. Great look, great sound, just a wonderful style. It was a terrific band, and they left an indelible mark.
Hey, what's Vicky Fox doing these days?
Vicky Fox, the guy doesn't age. He made a deal with the devil when he joined Enuff Z'nuff.
I think he did.
He still looks the same age. He's been on a tour with a band called the Veronicas. They're on Warner Brothers.
Okay.
And they tour around the country. Most of their success is over in Australia and over in Europe. They don't really tour here in the United States as much as normal. However, they were an opening act for the Jonas Brothers, I think.
Okay. Wow. Can't hurt.
Three little boys who are married with they haven't had sex yet.
Yeah, but you know what? They make some great music, those kids. They know what they're doing.
And some cash.
They
make
some
okay
cash,
in the money department.
Yeah. Didn't you guys play with Didn't you play with Billy Joel and Debbie Gibson on a ship one time, didn't you?
Yeah, we played for 6,000 drunken salty dogs on the USO Intrepid in New York.
Unbelievable. That was Debbie Gibson. Outside of Madonna, any other celebrities that you've had romance with?
No comment.
I'll get it from you. I'll get it from you tomorrow night.
Why don't we play some word association?
I played for 25 years with Enuff Z'nuff. Of course, I ran the more. There's going to be so much at this show tomorrow night in Shark City. I got to thank Tony LaBarba for helping us out here because it's going to be a fillet on Friday night. I got to be honest. It'll be a sold-out show for sure.
It'll be a buffet. Very good. Now, all right, here we go. We're going to do word association with Chip Z'nuff. You ready?
Yes.
We throw out names and or places or whatever, and you give us the first thing that pops to your head. And this could be dangerous, but here we go. Names will not be changed to protect the innocent or the guilty. Here we go. So, Steve, you start. Word association with Chip Z'nuff.
Nikki Sixx.
Star.
Okay. All right. Very, very good. Good guy, too. He's a very nice man.
Listen, on the first Enuff Z'nuff album, all the clothes I'm wearing is all Nikki's. We had a girl that was our A&R director over at Atco Records. Her name was Karen Dumont, and she lived with Nikki. So when they signed Enuff Z'nuff, we had no money. We didn't have a penny.
Yeah.
We didn't have a pot to piston. But she knew Nikki had tons of threads, and we were sort of the same size. He's a little bit bigger than me. And so she asked Nikki if she could have some of these clothes. And he goes, go ahead and take them. So I remember putting on the record, I said, thanks to Nikki Sixx for unwittingly giving me the threads.
Oh, very nice. All right.
Yeah, I love Nikki Sixx. Last time I seen him there, he came through Chicago, and we were on the tour bus hanging out, and somebody said, hey, what do you want to hear through the bus to Nikki? And Nikki says, anything but Enuff Z'nuff.
Played a lot of Enuff Z'nuff on that bus, did you?
He's a real ball buster. I respect him.
He's a good guy. All right, next question. Ted Nugent. I know you guys toured with him as well.
Oh, yeah. We're associated Ted Nugent. Frightening.
And Donnie told me he was a big fan, didn't he?
Well, yeah, we were playing Alpine Valley. So tons of bands: Leonard Skinner, Poison, Night Ranger, Nugent. Everybody was on the bill. And Donnie seen Ted backstage and walked up to him and says, "Ted, big fan of yours." And Ted looked goes, "You gotta be."
You gotta be. How could you not be?
Yeah.
There you
and
go.
the guy came out of bed. He goes, "There's Smith Nugent, real jag off."
It's funny. Ted walked away, said the same thing about Donnie.
I asked Ted about you guys. I asked Ted, and he said he loved you guys. So there you go. But a lot of people have said it about Donnie, but that's not Donnie's fault. Bless his heart.
Yeah, Donnie's not a big venison fan, evidently.
No, Donnie V. There's your word association. Brilliant songwriter.
Yeah, brilliant for sure. And not just a songwriter, a great singer, and he's had some tough breaks. Like, you can't take away his talent, though.
Nope.
One of the best out there.
One of the best, definitely the best
that's
vocals.
Not out of my mouth. That's guys like Cheap Trick and Aerosmith and Fall Out Boy. All the strong bands out there have our music has captured their hearts.
How about Billy Corgan? I know he's a fan and a friend.
Corgan. Misunderstood.
Misunderstood indeed. Billy's music is fantastic. His personality is a little strange. I saw him at the Adriatic Lounge as well.
Yeah, I would certainly have to see the Smashing Pumpkins get back together and go play, but those days are probably over. I don't think you'll ever see a Smashing Pumpkins reunion with the original four. But you can't take one thing away from Chamberlain either. He's a great drummer.
Great drummer.
And Pumpkins left an indelible mark.
Incredible music.
They've done a lot. He should be real proud of his career.
Have you ever met the guys in The Cure?
Yeah, I have.
I thought you did. How is Bob Smith?
Don't know him very well.
Yeah, he's a little bit strange.
Yeah, he wears his lipstick real nice.
Yeah. He looks like your old videos. And he's in his 60s. He's a very strange cat, the Robert Smith dude from The Cure. I never met him. I was in the backstage area of a Q101 thing, their jamboree, and I was hanging with the guys from Cake. And even they weren't allowed near the Cure dressing room. So I said to the guy from Cake, I said, "Hey, let's go meet Robert Smith." He said, we can't. He said he's too cool for the room. I said, all right, whatever. But
there's an underrated band right there.
Oh, Cake?
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, they're fun stuff. Fun stuff. Someone just took all their CDs from my house. I think it was my niece. But, you can't say no. How many CDs do you have? What's your record collection like? Is it huge, or is it mostly just stuff on the bus?
It's absolutely huge. I don't know, I'd say 1,200 CDs. It's just ridiculous. You think I'd put everything on an iPod right now and get on to what's happening for today, but unfortunately, I'm still living in the past.
Yeah, me too. I still have vinyl.
I like to hear records. I want to look at the artwork. I want to read the words to the song. I want to see where the band recorded.
Yeah.
It's being taken away from us right now.
Yeah, they're not.
Everything's real cookie cutter, and I don't agree with that. I think an artist should be able to express himself through the art and the music, both. It's all together in one. And it has been for years. It's not me starting this right now. It's just something that's been going on for years and years, where the album cover really meant something, and liner notes was very important to the whole existence of the record, and that's slowly being flushed out, and I'm not a fan of that.
I got an email from Angie in Janesville, Wisconsin, listening online. Tell Chip we love him in Wisconsin and have for many, many years. Now, there you go. Mm-hmm. Mike and Steve love you, too. That's perfect.
See?
Listeners online in Janesville, Wisconsin. All right, what about Rick Nielsen of Cheap Trick?
He just changed his telephone number. I know that because I tried to call him last week. And I busy signal. Maybe he see in his ID that Chip Snuff was calling. He said, "I'm not talking to that."
How about Chip Z'nuff?
What about him?
Do you know? No, yeah, word association. What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Bamboozler.